Trump has done a lot of shit show, but one thing that he really did, which is a godsend for Indian students, is the $100,000 H-1B fee. I've been saying it, this is probably the best news for us all, and now we have official proof for it. The numbers for the H-1B lottery that happened earlier this year is now out, and numbers are incredibly in favor of the Indian students. I'm going to share it on the other side of the intro. Keep watching till the end. What's the future of H-1B for Indian students who are planning to study in the US? That is what I'm going to cover today's video because I have the official numbers. Let's start with the numbers from this year's lottery. So here's what USCIS has officially announced, as you can see on the screen. From 2025, where we saw 470,000 registrations to 343,000 registrations last year, and now 211,000 registrations only this year. That is a 38% drop from last year and 55% decline in 2 years. That is the number of H-1B registrations going down, which is a fabulous news for Indian students and professionals, right? Because selection rates have just gone up. So immigration law firms are reporting 50 to 60% selection rate, and most important stat is that 71.5% of the selected applicants hold a US master's degree or higher. That means that if you are doing your MS in US right now, your odds for getting the H-1B lottery has just improved dramatically, and that is huge. Now I want to talk about the second thing, which is what has led to this change. So we need to understand that this year's H-1B lottery was new in two aspects. First was, of course, this was the first time that weighted lottery system was happening, right? And secondly, this was also first year when $100,000 H-1B fee was in effect. So let's first talk about the 100K fee, which is critical because it only applies to companies who are hiring workers from outside US and then sending them to US. All students on F1 or OPT who apply to the lottery while they are in US are not impacted with this fee. So anybody like TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, all these outsourcing companies, if they want to bring somebody from India directly, they have to pay this $100,000 fee, which they are obviously not going to pay. So that is why this fee thing has targeted these outsourcing companies, and it worked because they used to bombard the lottery because they could file n number of applications for their employees. Now they can't do that because they have to pay huge fee for it, and this is why the lottery pool this year was very less crowded. Only authentic candidates were there, and that is why the selection rates were higher, and people who were genuinely applying for H-1B visa and deserved it have gotten it. This is a huge news. Second news is obviously the wage weighted based system, and that has also played a role. So only 17.7% of selections were level 1 or entry level. But because the $100,000 fee had the bigger impact, which eliminated the bulk filers, even the entry level applicants were getting picked up in the lottery this year. So 17% is not less, because earlier we thought that it would severely penalize freshers or entry level candidates whose salary is at level 1. But that has not happened. The wage reality is that yes, it is working, and if you are earning only $70,000 to $80,000 and you're filing for your H-1B, you are obviously having fewer entries in the lottery system than somebody who's getting paid $120,000 or $150,000 salaries. But your odds are still improved as opposed to last year or 2 years ago, because all these TCS, Infosys, Cognizant employees are gone. There are 132,000 fewer people who were competing for the lottery this year, and this is why students have won big time. That is what I always wanted to see in the H-1B lottery system, to be honest. So my conclusion for you guys is the FY 2027 results are the best news for us in over a decade, I would say. In fact, you guys have a better shot at the lottery than people who went over in last 5-6 years. You have the best shot at H-1B right now, because we have seen 55% fewer registrations, 50 to 60% selection rate, 71% of lottery winners are somebody with a master's degree, and 100k fee will mean that they will keep these bulk filers out of the picture, which is always a great news for us. So if you are in the US studying for MS on your F1 visa or on OPT, your H1B odds are much better than they have been since 2015. The data speaks for itself, and that is what I wanted to cover today. So I'm Nishtha from Scholar Strategy, very happy to share this news with you. Let me know your interpretation and any questions around H1B in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer. Let me also know what else should I cover, and I will see you guys next week with a fresh new video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.